Evening, YouTube. Hey, so to my Bernie supporters out there, I know you've probably been getting a little bit beat down and pretty discouraged by a lot of what's been happening in the media with the spinning and the poll reports and what they said about the election and all of this, about the debates and all of that. But basically, I'm making this video to tell you guys, hey, don't worry. We knew that this was not going to be easy going in, but we went in anyway. It's that point where we have to dig in and find that little bit extra and keep focused on what the big picture is and what the prize is. Now, I know that it's hard. It's real hard. Especially when you have people who are, Hillary supporters or people who are conservatives just beating you down and just constantly nagging you and being negative, But we can't lose sight of the big picture. And we can't see these people as our enemies. Hillary supporters out there, they're not our enemies. They're Team Democrat voters. And they're supporting Hillary because they think, and they've been told this by the media and by the Democratic establishment, that she is the only choice that they have. They aren't supporting her because they're against Bernie Sanders. And we have to always remember that. These people, if Hillary loses, we can count on them 100% to vote for Bernie. So please do not attack Hillary supporters, no matter how much they troll you. Let them do it. Because you know what? They're desperate. If they were so confident that she was inevitable, they wouldn't be saying shit about Bernie Sanders. And you know it. Look at the conservatives. After the first debate, look at Alex Jones's channel. He has dedicated himself 100% to making Bernie Sanders attack videos. Does that sound... Why would he devote all this much attention to somebody who is losing or who will lose? Think about it. Why is it that the media is creating, all these caricatures of Bernie? When I say media, I'm not just talking about news media. I'm also talking about the entertainment industry. Who is one of Hillary Clinton's top donors? Time Warner. You don't think, and the motion picture industry, you don't think there's a connection between the two? When you rewrite copyright laws with the Trans-Pacific Partnership and you redefine the concept of ownership, who do you think benefits from that? You don't think that they do? Don't lose sight of what we're fighting for and what we're trying to achieve. And remember this, Bernie Sanders is only the beginning. He's only a small part of a revolution that has to keep going. A revolution in which we change our way of thinking. We change our mindset globally. We stop seeing the world as us versus them. I look at Iran, I look at Palestine, I look at all these people in all these other countries, Pakistan, Yemen, and I don't see enemies. I don't see Muslims, I don't see terrorists. I see people just trying to make it. Climate change is something that's affecting all of us. It's causing food shortages, it's causing destabilization in the Middle East, and it's what's driving a lot of the wars that are happening right now. I support Bernie Sanders because he gets it. He sees the big picture. And his solution to the Syrian conflict is not to escalate it like what Hillary is suggesting or any other GOP, but to sit down and talk to people. Oh my freaking God. Why is it that we feel that we always have to project strength? Why is it that we have to have the biggest penis in the world? It's okay. We can let it go. Nothing's going to happen if we decide to sit this one out, sit down and talk to people and come up with a solution that will work. And I'm not naive. I know what the real reason behind all of these conflicts are. It's because of resources. Because we want our companies to have more influence in the European natural gas markets, while we're playing this stupid chess game with Russia, and why they're doing the aggressive moves that they're doing. I know that that's what this whole thing is about. But we need to stop. The first step is to stay focused, not to get discouraged. Get Bernie Sanders in office. And the second step is to change the way how we look at the world. We need to see each other as just members of a global community and work with each other. And I think that we can. Most conservatives, if you talk to them, they have a very gloomy outlook on the world. They think that if society faces any real struggles, that we're going to just self-destruct and kill each other. We've never done that as a people. Never. In the history of humanity, we've never as a people done that. Whenever we are faced with a tough situation, we find a way to band together for the greater good. That's the only reason why we're still around today. And that right there is what it means to be human. But anyway, I strayed a little bit, but the whole point of this is don't get down. Don't give in to depression, don't give in to fear, don't give in to any of that. Remember why we're fighting. And always feel the burn.